So your books are online, but are some of them also available on paperback as well?
Yes, all of the Just a Little books are available on paperback,
Okay.
and Webster Grove was and will be again very soon. And the first two Breaking books are in paperback. Breaking Ties is coming as soon as I get Webster Grove squared away. So soon.
So where can people find those?
Only on Amazon or CreateSpace.
Okay.
They're printed directly from CreateSpace, but available on Amazon.
Okay.
There are links to those on my blog, so they should be able to find those
Yeah.
quite easily.
At traciepuckett.com, that's right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll post that link too when I post the interview later, so people
Awesome.
can find that. So what made you decide to become a writer?
That's a hard question. It was never this childhood dream of mine to grow up and be a writer. I actually went to school. Went to college on a theater scholarship. Theater was always my big dream. That's what I wanted to do. But life just kind of happened, and I found myself becoming a young mother, and I had many days and nights alone with this little newborn, and I'm like, what am I going to do with my time and my life? And I always liked writing, and I thought, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to give this a shot. If it works, that's awesome. It's great. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. At least I tried.
Yeah.
And it worked. Something, I found myself falling in love with it a little more every time I would write something, and I couldn't stop. Like when I was writing the Webster Grove series, I would stay up all night just writing, and I found myself falling in love with something I never knew that I could fall in love with. And now I can't really imagine myself doing anything else. So it wasn't this childhood dream, that's something I always wanted to do, but it became something that I just can't imagine doing anything else.
Yeah. Well, it's a different form of storytelling.
Yeah.
So it's just another aspect of it. So
yeah. I'm always bursting at the seams to create something. So either way it goes, I'm doing that.
Yeah, I read one of your blog topics. It was what the characters from your Just a Little series were gonna get you for Christmas.
Yeah.
And Julie was gonna get you 9 hours of sleep, but after that you had to write more for Julie. So I can imagine when you start writing about these characters that there's always more that you feel like you should tell after that. So.
Yeah, I mean, there will always be these moments where I'm like, I have to write more for Gabe and Mandy, even though I know that series is over. I know that story is done. Yeah. In my head, it will go on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at one time, you thought about pursuing a career in music. So do you still write songs or poetry?
I don't. That was something that I really enjoyed doing in high school. It's something that I enjoyed in college. But no, I mean, I still do my share of singing in the car and in the shower. My dear son will tell you that because he has to quiet me down quite a bit. But no, seriously, it's not something that I'm interested in pursuing. It's something I enjoy, but I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with what I'm doing, and as long as I can do this, I'm okay.
Well, you're certainly doing well. I mean, your books are taking off, and I can't count how many times I see one of your books featured in iBooks. So, clearly you're doing what you're meant to do.
Yeah, iBooks has been very, very, very great to me. I mean, I have made some amazing friends with people at iBooks, and I really don't know what I did to deserve all of that love and generosity, but I'm definitely not going to complain about it.
So how many times have you had a book featured like as a featured book on iBooks?
I honestly don't know. I could sit down and I could go back through screenshots and count those things out, but I lost track last year. They've been great.
That's really good though that you've had it enough that you've lost track.
Yeah, they've been wonderful to me. Like and every time they write and say, "Hey, we're going to feature this book for this category," I'm blown away every time because I'm just it's amazing. I love it. Yeah.
Well, it's on there quite a bit. I mean, you're usually like under breakout authors, or your book is a free book for that week, or
Right.
I'm always seeing your name when I log in to download a book.
I like
so
that.
Yeah. So you're definitely doing something right.